In the heart of the Islamic Golden Age, a period of extraordinary intellectual and cultural advancement, the city of Baghdad stood as a global center for knowledge. This vibrant metropolis, under the patronage of enlightened caliphs, became a magnet for scholars, scientists, and thinkers from across the known world. At the core of this intellectual ferment was the legendary House of Wisdom, an unparalleled library and research institute. It was a place where the collected knowledge of civilizations, Greek, Indian, Persian, was gathered, translated, and expanded upon. Within these hallowed halls worked a Persian mathematician and astronomer whose influence would echo for centuries. His name was Muhammad ibn Musa Al-Khwarizmi. Born around the year 780, Al-Khwarizmi's life coincided with a fervent quest for knowledge. He became a distinguished scholar at the House of Wisdom, a position of great honor and responsibility. Here, he had access to a treasure trove of mathematical texts, including the works of Euclid and Brahmagupta. It was in this environment of intense study that Al-Khwarizmi would produce his most revolutionary work. Around 820 CE, he authored a book that would give a name to a new field of mathematics. The title of this seminal text was Al-Kit al-Muqtata F.I.S.B. Algebra wal-Muqbala. This translates to the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing. From the title's key term, Algebra, the Western world would derive the word Algebra. Al-Khwarizmi's book was profoundly practical in its purpose. He intended it to be a guide for solving real-world problems faced by people in their daily lives. These problems included matters of inheritance, trade, and land measurement. The book systematically introduced methods for solving linear and quadratic equations. This was a departure from the purely geometric approaches of the ancient Greeks. Al-Khwarizmi treated algebra as an independent discipline, a field of study in its own right. He introduced the fundamental concept of algebra, which means restoration or completion. This referred to the process of moving a negative quantity from one side of an equation to the other, where it becomes positive. The second key operation was al-Muqabala, meaning balancing or reduction. This involved subtracting the same quantity from both sides of the equation to simplify it. Through these two processes, any equation could be reduced to one of 6 standard forms. Al-Khwarizmi meticulously provided step-by-step procedures for solving each of these forms. He did not use the symbolic notation we know today, like X or U. Instead, all of his equations were expressed rhetorically, using full sentences. He described unknowns as shay, meaning thing or quantity. Squares of the unknown were called mal, meaning wealth or property. Numbers were referred to as dirham, a unit of currency. To prove his methods, he provided geometric proofs for his algebraic solutions. This connected his new algebraic ideas to the established certainty of geometry. Al-Khwarizmi's contributions did not end with algebra. He wrote another incredibly influential book concerning a new way of writing numbers. This work, on the calculation with Hindu numerals, was revolutionary. It championed the use of the Hindu Arabic numeral system, which included 9 symbols and a groundbreaking 10. The zero. The concept of zero, or sifir, was a powerful innovation. It enabled a positional number system, where the value of a digit depends on its position. This made arithmetic calculations like addition and multiplication vastly simpler and more efficient. When this book was translated into Latin, it began with the phrase Dixit Algorithmi. This meant Al-Khwarizmi says. The name Algorithmi became synonymous with the new methods of calculation described in the book. Over time, this Latinized version of his name evolved into the modern word algorithm. An algorithm is essentially a set of step-by-step instructions for performing a task or solving a problem. Al-Khwarizmi's systematic procedures for solving equations were algorithms in their purest form. He provided a clear, unambiguous recipe for arriving at a solution. This methodical approach to problem solving is the foundation of all modern computing. Every computer program, every app on your phone, is built upon a foundation of algorithms. Thus, Al-Khwarizmi is sometimes called the grandfather of computer science. His work laid the intellectual groundwork for a future he could never have imagined. His books were translated into Latin in the 12th century, primarily in Spain. These translations were instrumental in sparking the European Renaissance. They reintroduced mathematical ideas that had been lost to Europe for centuries. Fibonacci, the famous Italian mathematician, was one of the first Europeans to champion the Hindu-Arabic numeral system. He learned of it through his travels and study of works like Al-Khwarizmi's. The spread of this new knowledge was slow but relentless. Universities in Bologna, Paris, and Oxford began to incorporate these new ideas into their curricula. The practical power of algebra and the new arithmetic was undeniable. It fueled advancements in accounting, engineering, and astronomy. Al-Khwarizmi's legacy is therefore twofold and monumental. He established algebra as a formal, systematic discipline, providing tools to solve for the unknown. And his name gave us the very concept of the algorithm, the fundamental building block of the digital age. He was more than just a mathematician. He was a systematizer of thought. He created a language and a method for logical problem solving. His work demonstrates the profound impact of the Islamic Golden Age on the trajectory of human history. It highlights a crucial period of knowledge preservation and creation that formed a bridge between the ancient world and the Renaissance. Without the House of Wisdom, much of Greek and Indian knowledge might have been lost. Without Al-Khwarizmi, the development of mathematics and technology would have followed a very different path. He took abstract ideas and forged them into practical tools. His algebraic methods provided a new way to conceptualize and manipulate relationships between quantities. His promotion of the decimal system was a triumph of practicality over tradition. He was a pivotal figure, standing at a crossroads of history. He synthesized the knowledge of the past and created a new framework for the future. The clarity and elegance of his methods are a testament to his genius. He wasn't just solving for x. He was creating a system to solve for any x. This leap from the specific to the general is a hallmark of great scientific advancement. Al-Khwarizmi also made significant contributions to geography and astronomy. He worked on a project to determine the circumference of the Earth. His astronomical tables were used by astronomers for centuries. His work was a synthesis of practical needs and theoretical brilliance. He provided a foundation upon which centuries of mathematical and scientific progress would be built. The language of algebra he pioneered is now a universal language of science. The algorithmic thinking he embodied is now the engine of the global economy. From 9th century Baghdad, his voice still speaks. It speaks in the logic of a well-structured argument. It speaks in the efficiency of a computer program. And it speaks in the quest to find solutions, to balance the equation, and to restore order from chaos. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi was a true giant of intellectual history. His legacy is not just in the words algebra and algorithm. It is in the very way we think about problems logically and systematically. He gave us a key, and we are still unlocking new doors with it today. The story of Al-Khwarizmi is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of human knowledge. It shows how ideas can travel across cultures and centuries, transforming the world in the process. The scholar in the House of Wisdom could not have foreseen the digital world. But the world we inhabit is, in many ways, a world that he calculated into existence. His work was a foundational step in the human journey towards understanding and shaping the universe. He sought to bring order to the complexities of life and commerce. This drive to find structure in chaos is the essence of the scientific spirit. Al-Khwarizmi's Algebra was a tool for justice, ensuring fair division of inheritances. His algorithms were a tool for clarity, making calculations reliable and repeatable. The methods he laid out were designed to be followed by anyone. This accessibility was a key to their widespread adoption. He wrote not for the elite scholar alone, but for the practical person. This focus on utility is a recurring theme in the history of innovation. The House of Wisdom was a crucible where theory met practice. Al-Khwarizmi was its master craftsman. His influence is so pervasive that it is often invisible, taken for granted. We use algebra in countless fields without thinking of its origins. We rely on algorithms for everything from navigation to communication. The logical structure of his thought echoes in the architecture of a microprocessor. The journey of the zero from India, through Baghdad, to the world is a story of globalization. Al-Khwarizmi was a critical link in this incredible chain of knowledge. His work is a testament to the power of synthesis. He did not invent all the pieces, but he assembled the puzzle in a new and powerful way. This act of assembly, of creating a system, was his unique genius. He provided a framework that others could build upon for generations. The concepts of Algebra and Muqabala are the first principles of manipulating equations. They are taught to students in every corner of the world today. This quiet, Persian scholar from a bygone era remains one of the most influential teachers in history. His intellectual legacy is woven into the fabric of our modern reality. To understand the digital age, one must look back to 9th century Baghdad. There, in the House of Wisdom, the seeds of our time were sown. Al-Khwarizmi was the gardener who cultivated them. His work is a timeless gift of logic and clarity. It is a gift that continues to empower humanity to solve the problems of today and tomorrow. The world runs on the logic he helped to formalize. His name, transformed into algorithm, is now a household word. But the man behind the word, Muhammad ibn Musa Al-Khwarizmi, is the true source of the revolution. His methodical mind created a new path for human thought. And that path, starting with a simple book on calculation, has led us to the stars.